Hi guys, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be sharing with you the update on my Pan Those Shadows for the month of August. I am currently in a sweater. It is chilly out and I'm very excited because September is here, which means fall is coming and I'm really excited for fall. I love fall. I already made like a little fabric pumpkin and I love fall. But anyway, I'm going to be sharing with you the updates for my Panning Those Shadows. I must say, I have a feeling I am going to be changing this project up next year. I think I am going to continue with how I'm doing it for this year, but I do feel like next year I am going to change it up a little bit. But I am going to continue it same way, same thing for this year because I think there's like 5 months left if I'm not correct. Like Christmas is in like 4 months. So let's talk about the palette that's been in here since the beginning. It is the It's My Pleasure by ColourPop. I am working on panning the shade Bare Minimum. And this is kind of why I want to change the project up a little bit next year, is because during the month of August I used it 4 times. Now that is great for me. 4 times to use this shade is absolutely amazing because I don't wear purples on a day-to-day basis. I don't wear it all the time, and I also feel like this purple, there is a shift to it, so it is a little bit sparkly, it is a little bit bold. You could sheer it out to like a pink, but I always feel like when I'm wearing this, it's a very, very purple look, and there's not all that much I can do with it because there is that shimmer, there is that shift. It's not just a matte that you can kind of use different colors to work with. So, and not that this is a one and done shade, but it's a little bit harder to work with, and because it's not a neutral color or a color I wear all the time, it's a little bit hard for me. I used this 4 times. I'm happy with the 4 times that I used it. I did use it as nail polish once. Did not like the way it looked with the pink, so I could only use it so much, but I am hoping to use it a little bit more in the month of September. What I'm trying to do is focus on like the usage goals, and then when I don't want to work on those, I will reach for the purple, or if I'm in like a purple mood, if I'm not going somewhere that day, or if I'm wearing something that purple would look good, that's when I pull this out. But I am very tired of just like using this to use it, you know what I mean? So I feel like it could have been better, but I'm happy with the progress, and that's all that matters. So then let's talk about the next palette that's been in here for the second longest, which is the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette, like the original one. I ended up rolling this shade in for 16 uses, and I did actually use this a total of 4 times in the month of August. I did use it previously in July. I only have 6 more uses left on this shade, so I'm really hoping that in September I can use this a lot more. This is patchy. It is very, very, very chalky, and I feel like the only way I can get a good look with it is if it's bold. But what I've been finding is I will use it on my bottom lash line, or I will use it all over the lid and then pack like a sparkly shade on top, and it kind of helps a little bit. So I've been finding different ways to use it. I've been able to create a few different looks with it here and there. I was able to use it 4 times in the month of August, which I'm happy about. And I feel like this color does go with like September well. So I have a feeling that the 6 uses are not going to be too hard to use. And honestly, because there's only 6 uses, I have a feeling I will focus on this one a little bit more than the other ones. Yes, the other ones. I am going to be rolling in a new palette because the other palette that was in here was the Going Coconuts palette, and I had the shade Nutty rolled into my project. I had a usage goal to use it 7 times, and it was the perfect shade and the perfect amount of usages because I loved this shade. I used it 7 times. It was so easy. As soon as it was rolled in, I basically just did brown looks and I loved it. It was so easy for myself to use this with the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I believe I use this with the ColourPop palette as well. So I really loved having the brown in here. I am extremely sad to see it go, but I did use it 7 times. And I mean, I don't think you're gonna see a lot of progress on these pans specifically for 1 month because I didn't use them all that much. There's not gonna be too much visual change for the month of August, but for usage, I hit my usage goals. I did end up reaching for them, and that was great. I did hit my usage goal on the shade Nutty, so we are going to be rolling this one out, and I am actually going to roll in a new palette and a new shade because I just don't see myself enjoying September if I only have these two shades, because they're not two shades that I'm really excited for, and I also feel like I just need a little bit something different. Like I just need a different shade to work on. So I'm going to continue to work on these. This one I'm still going to continue to try and hit pan. This one I only have 6 more uses, but let's roll in a new shade, and I'm really excited to see what shade we're going to be working on for a usage goal. So we have 1 through 7. So let's see what palette we get. Okay, number 4. So what is number 4? And believe it or not, number 4 actually comes from the It's My Pleasure palette, which I was not really hoping for, considering I am already working on a purple and I am already working on a shade in here, but that's okay. Maybe having a different color from here will encourage me to use this one a little bit more. I do start from like here all the way down. So we are going to generate a shade. So this is a 9 pan palette. So I have 1 through 9. Number 1. Oh my goodness. Okay. So this palette is currently upside down, but shade number 1 is directly underneath of it. I'm going to be working on this very, very like light lilac type of color. It is a matte, so it's not going to be so bad. At least it will like work. So here is the lilac shade, and here is bare minimum. This shade is actually called Kitten Fish. Kitten Fish? That just sounds odd to me. I'm just going to try and build that shade up a little bit more so that you guys can see. So here's Kitten Fish, and then here is bare minimum. So this is going to be usage goal. This is going to be hit pan on. So why don't we generate a usage goal? Now my usage goals are from 1 through 30. I feel like any number in between there will be a good usage goal. So let's do 1 through 30. Randomize 1. I kind of want to re-roll just because I feel like 1 is like, let's just re-roll. Okay. 10. 10 times is good. 10 times, I feel like that is reasonable. 10 times. I know, it's way off to the side here. But anyway, here are the colors. So we have this like really light pastel purple. We also have the purple, shifty, sparkly. Then we have the matte, chalky, what would you call it? My fingers are full. And then we have like the matte, chalky, like burgundy type of color. I honestly do kind of wish that I did pull a different color, but I feel like it's going to be okay. So I have a feeling I am going to focus on trying to finish the usage goal on my Jaclyn Hill palette. Then I will move on to working on the ColourPop It's My Pleasure. I'm not overly mad because at least it's going to give me a reason to reach in to that palette. So for example, if I use the Kitten Fish shade 10 times and the bare minimum shade 10 times together, I don't feel like that's too bad. But anyway, those are the shades. I kind of wish there was a neutral in there, but I feel okay about it. I have a feeling next month we're either going to have this rolled out or hopefully have the It's My Pleasure bare minimum shade rolled out. So let me know in the comments down below if you are panning eyeshadow, what your favorite color is right now. Are you a summer or a fall person? And I will see you all in the next one very, very soon. Bye.